Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cryptonews Weekly Roundup. What a week. Absolute banana land. We are right in the thick of it. A crazy market crash because of the Japanese market sell-off. Solana with some crazy strength. Everyone selling their ETH and more crypto politics. What a crazy week. Matt Zahab here from Cryptonews.com along with Rachel Wolfson. Rachel, how are you? And how crazy was Monday? That was one of the most bananas days in crypto and markets that we've had in a hot minute.
Yeah, well, thanks, Matt, for the introduction. And hello, everyone. Yes, it's been a really crazy week with the price of cryptocurrencies. So we're going to talk all about that. We're going to talk about what the price of Bitcoin is now after all the craziness and, yeah, just the news in general of the week. So, Matt, how about we get started?
Let's kick it off, folks. The biggest news of the week, bar none, without debate, was Monday. Some were calling it Black Monday, and not for a good reason. The markets got absolutely decimated, and one of the biggest bloodbaths, if not the biggest bloodbath of the year. I'm sure you're asking, why did this happen? Well, that's a great question. The Japanese stock market, called the Nikkei 225, took a dive after the Bank of Japan hiked for the first time in 17 years. This was a historic stock market crash of 12.4%, losing 4,451 points, the largest ever drop in point terms, and the Japanese Fed had to come in and put a pause on everything as well. The reason why this happened is because carry trade, if you guys don't know what a carry trade is, carry traders borrow money from a different country with low interest rates, converting that into a different currency, and then buy stocks, bonds, assets in said currency. So a lot of people were borrowing the Japanese yuan and converting it to USD, and then using that USD to buy denominated USD assets. And that is what caused this crazy stock market shit show. And of course, when something bad happens in the stock market, it happens in Bitcoin and it happens in all of crypto. And Rachel, that's exactly what happened this week in the crypto markets.
Exactly. And before we talk about that, just, Japan really is, things are really crazy there. There was an earthquake there today. So yeah, things in Japan are definitely crazy. But back to the crypto side of things. Yes. So this week we saw Bitcoin drop below 50K, which hasn't happened in a really long time. Matt, I can't remember when the last time Bitcoin dropped below 50K. Do you remember?
I want to say November or December of last year. It's been a while.
Yeah, so a lot of people panicked. I thought it was a great opportunity to buy more Bitcoin, but obviously not financial advice. Bitcoin is now back up above 56,000, so that's great. However, Bitcoin has not done well in August. So, I mean, August has just started, but I think historically Bitcoin hasn't done well in August. Is that right, Matt?
Every August, Bitcoin takes a dump. Don't know what it is. I guess everyone's on vacation. People are in the Hamptons or in the south of Spain, south of France, Amalfi Coast in Italy. So that's usually the reason why. Speaking of Bitcoin, though, of course, we got to talk about its brother or sister, and that is Ethereum. Ethereum continues to get dumped by absolutely everyone, including one of the biggest boutiques, Jump Trading. They aggressively sold tons of their ether coinciding with Japan's stock market crash, and they moved around 315 million in staked ether to different cryptocurrency exchanges as well, which has caused a lot of havoc, and a lot of people are questioning this, which is making a lot of people jump over to Solana. And Rachel, the Solana ETH ratio, which is incredibly important ratio, has peaked, and Sol took a big dip, but it's back, and people are absolutely loving Sol right now.
Yeah, exactly. So talking about ETH, the crypto market just witnessed a significant event. The Sol ETH ratio, as you mentioned, Matt, it hit a new time high of 0.0595. This milestone comes after a very strange week that saw over $500 billion wiped from the crypto market. So amid the chaos, Ether dropped 22% on August 5th, while Solana experienced an even sharper 36% drop. However, Solana's rebound has been impressive.
Solana is back. And speaking of Solana, we got to talk about the Solana meme coins. A couple of the big dogs like Dog with Hat, like Mew, and like Popcat got absolutely hammered in coinciding with Solana hitting $110 back on Monday. Dog with Hat dropped 40% this week, and that is a far cry from its March peak of $4.58. Again, trading just over the $1.50 mark right now. Mew and Popcat, down a lot as well, with drops of 27% and 34% respectively. Meme coins, tough to be in meme coins, especially when the market crashes, but you can't win them all.
Exactly. And let's talk about how crazy those meme coin names are. Good job saying them, Matt.
Mew, Popcat, Whiff.
Exactly. I love that. Okay, so on another note, let's talk about how the Brazilian Securities and Exchange Commission approved the first Solana ETF. That's really exciting news. The Solana-based ETF is the first of its kind in Brazil and one of the pioneering Solana-based exchange-traded products globally. Brazil has been moving toward digital assets and innovative technologies like blockchain. This is really exciting news. I mean, maybe we'll even see a Sol ETF in the United States at some point. We'll have to wait and see.
That would be absolutely massive. And of course, we cannot go another week. Rachel, it seems like every week you and I jump on to move and groove, put our tap dancing shoes on, and talk about all the good stuff that happened every single week in crypto. But every single week we have to talk about a hack. Ronin network paused after just a good old classic upgrade got hacked, and attackers drained $12 million, 4,000 ETH, and 2 million in USDC before the team took action. And the wildest part about all this is white hat hackers, usually hackers who get paid to hack, and then they tell them what the vulnerabilities are, and everything gets patched, and they get paid for that. It wasn't black hat, it was white hat, but I guess they weren't white hat as they took the money and ran with it. Pretty wild stuff.
Every week there is a new hack, a new exchange getting drained. So yeah, we've just got to be careful in the crypto industry, as in every industry. So Matt, let's talk about the XRP news and how this was a huge win this week for XRP.
Big
so
win.
After years of legal back and forth, Ripple Labs is finally seeing some good news. A New York judge imposed a $125 million fine on Ripple to finally put an end to the ongoing battle. The news pumped XRP by about 26%. That's amazing. The coin shot up to 63 cents, brushing off the recent market slump. It's now sitting pretty at about 61 cents, right, Matt?
That is true. Rachel, could you imagine if your company got sued for $125 million and the market cap went up after that?
It's crazy. Crazy stuff. I'm so happy for Ripple, though. That's awesome. This is great. A huge win for Ripple, for the United States, for everyone in the crypto industry.
100%. And perfect timing too, right ahead of obviously the big election in November. Speaking of the election, Trump Jr. and Eric Trump still dabbling in the crypto space. A big tease coming out, talking about shaking up the crypto world, as per a tweet from Eric as well. And something huge, the classic Trump, huge, all in caps, in DeFi. The family is very into crypto, and also some people are giving advice saying maybe wait a bit and stick to Bitcoin, please, which again, we love to see. Speaking of course, US and politics, Rachel, a U.S. policy group proposes a Bitcoin tax-free zone for digital economy growth. This is great news. You want to touch on this first. I think you're almost finished writing an article for this as well.
Yeah, I'll have something coming out in the next week or so. But yeah, this is huge news. Just read this, today. So a new proposal is underway in the United States, which aims to establish the country as a global leader in the digital economy through the creation of a Bitcoin tax-free digital economic zone. The initiative is spearheaded by the newly formed USA BTC Policy Group, advocates for the tax-free DEZ, which is the Digital Economic Zone, where Bitcoin can be traded and accumulated without capital gain taxes, but with a tax on redemption. So that is kind of what they're saying there. According to the USA BTC, the initiative could secure the US's financial future by fostering a resilient and innovative economic environment, leveraging the potential of Bitcoin while maintaining the central role of the dollar. This is huge news, Matt. This may mean not everybody in the U.S. has to move to Puerto Rico.
Yep. I love that. I love the name too. DEZ. It's like Digital Economic Zone. It's pretty clean,
Yeah, in the group's name, USA BTC. I mean, that's pretty easy. So I need to figure out who's behind that.
That could be a coin. You and I got some research to do. Folks, really hope you enjoyed this weekly roundup. Again, what a crazy week. One of the craziest weeks we've had in crypto in a hot minute due to the Japanese market sell-off and, of course, all the price action madness on Monday. Before we let you go, one last thing. Myself and a lot of the Cryptonews team will be at the Blockchain Futurist conference in Toronto on August 13th and 14th coming up. It is a lovely venue. Shout out Tracy Leparulo, who always, and the Untraceable Events team, who throws an incredible event every year. And remember, Ethereum was created in Toronto. So come by to ETH Toronto and the Blockchain Futurist and hit me up and send me a DM. Would love to meet you guys there. Rachel, had a blast as always doing this. Hope you have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
See you guys.
Thanks.